Every single social media guru will tell you to lead with value, to post consistently, and be authentic. But guess what? That is not helpful because literally every single person on earth knows this at this point. What nobody tells you is that posting your feed post to your story will actually kill your engagement. Nobody tells you that your long, lifeless AI caption could actually ruin your account. And nobody tells you that selling your actual service through content could be detrimental for your business and for your account. These are the unwritten rules of social media, the stuff they don't teach you. And in this video, we're going through all of them. For those of you who don't know me, I am Eric Simon, AKA The Broke Agent, AKA Dr. Clickstein. I created the #1 humor brand in real estate, and I am also the co-founder of BAM, the fastest growing media company in real estate. I have built well over 1.5 million followers across all platforms, over 900,000 on Instagram alone. This is across the Broke Agent account, the BAM account, Viral Agent, Bad Real Estate Picks, Agents Anonymous, Dr. Clickstein, and more accounts that you will never know about. I have been doing this for 11 years. So when I tell you these are the unwritten rules, it comes from straight experience. I had to learn most of these the hard way, so you don't have to. Let's get into it. Rule number 1 is always have something up. Let's look at this from a real estate lens. Availability is everything if you're a real estate agent. Whoever answers the phone first usually wins that client, and social media can actually work in the same way. Picture this: a buyer is scrolling Instagram. They search Phoenix real estate agent and 2 agents pop up. The first is someone else, the other is you. They click on both profiles. The first agent posted this morning and has an Instagram story up. The second one is you, and you haven't posted in 2 weeks, and that little circle around your profile picture is not clickable, meaning you don't have a story up. That buyer is going to assume the first agent is more active, more responsive, and more likely to actually pick up the phone. They also might just DM that first agent from their story and start a conversation through Instagram. The first rule is simple. Every single day, you have to have something up on your social channels, even if it's just an Instagram story, reminding people that you are still active and still alive. Also, of course, the more you post, the more mind share you'll have with your clients. All right, rule number 2, if you take a long social media break, don't announce it. First off, taking a long break from Instagram will actually hurt your account. In fact, the Instagram CEO, Adam Mosseri, actually confirmed this in one of his question and answers on his page in his Instagram stories. So Instagram does not say, hey, Eric hasn't posted in 60 days, punish him. But if you disappear, your audience will actually stop interacting with you. When you return, Instagram has less data proving people care about your account. So your first few posts back may actually get weaker signals, which means less immediate engagement, fewer shares, fewer saves, making distribution actually worse. So the series' general message has been consistency helps because it creates more opportunities to learn when your audience responds to and keeps that relationship warm. So now you know that taking a break is bad. Know that announcing a break or return from a break is even worse. The main reason being that it's just plain annoying as hell. At some point, everyone takes a break from posting. Life happens. You get busy. You have a kid like I just did. She's sitting right here. Say congratulations in the comments. That's fine. What is not fine is thinking that you are so important to everyone's feed that you need to let everyone know that you won't be showing up for a couple months and that you're on some social media detox. Here's the thing. Nobody actually noticed you were gone, and nobody was sitting there refreshing your profile wondering where you went. If you take a break on social media, just come back and post good content again. You're not Michael Jordan coming back from the White Sox. And rule number 3 is that social media is reciprocal. If someone consistently engages with your content, you need to return the favor. I've been running the Broke Agent account for 11 years, and I've always tried to engage with the people who engage with me the most. The reason is simple. Social media is reciprocal. Your biggest supporters should actually feel that energy back. And this goes for every single comment that is left on your page. If someone leaves a comment on your post, you got to respond because it's good for the algorithm. It encourages more comments, and it's just basic human decency. Someone's taking the time to actually do something. So you should do it back. And I'll make a promise on here to prove this point. If you leave a comment on this video, I will respond to it in the next 24 hours. And if I don't, I will personally Venmo you $5. So leave a comment right now and put me to the test. Rule number 4 is don't post while your client is actually waiting on you to respond to something. This is kind of a more general life rule than a social media rule, but it definitely applies to Instagram, YouTube, whatever. So just be cognizant of your timing with communication. Think about how annoying it is when you text a friend they don't respond. And then you see on their Instagram story that they're actually at dinner with all of your friends talking crap about you. That actually hurts, right? And it's kind of the same thing here with a real estate agent and their client. If a client calls you or texts you with something urgent and you don't respond right away, but then you post that you're poolside on some staycation, that client noticed and is now probably mad at you. So the moral of this story is just respond to your clients first, then post the pool content. It kind of seems simple, but I'm telling you, some people don't have awareness for this. Rule number 5 is a little bit more tactical. Do not, I repeat, do not share your feed post to your Instagram story. This one drives me insane and almost nobody talks about it. When you're scrolling stories, you want raw, behind the scenes content. You don't want to see some Canva carousel that belongs in the feed. If I wanted to see that, I would be in the feed, not in Instagram stories. But there's actually a real reason that this hurts you from an engagement perspective. The first interactions on your feed post are by far the most powerful signals you can get for the algorithm. Those early likes, those comments, those saves, that's what actually tells Instagram to push your content to new people. So if you share your post to your story immediately, your existing audience already saw it, and now they're less likely to engage with it in the feed because they just saw it in your Instagram stories. So basically, you just robbed your own post of its best chance to perform. So remember, stories and feed serve completely different purposes. Feed is for discovery, reaching new people, and stories are for your actual relationships and staying connected with the people who already follow you. So stop cannibalizing one with the other and stop posting your feed posts to your Instagram stories. Never do it again. Rule number 6, your caption is not a press release. So people who write novels in their captions that aren't telling a story are actively hurting their account. A 400-word breakdown of your local market that is clearly just copy pasted from ChatGPT that's slop with emojis and that choppy, lifeless cadence just scream that you're completely incapable of having an original thought. Nobody wants to read a long ChatGPT caption. I'm not reading it, and your most loyal follower is also not reading it. So here's how captions actually work. The first line is the only line that shows before that more button. That line either hooks someone in or it doesn't. If it doesn't, the rest of it doesn't matter because nobody actually tapped more. Write a first line that makes someone want to keep reading. That keeps the rest tight, and say what you need, add to the point, and then maybe ask a question for the audience opinions, which actually brings me to my next rule, which is number 7, where you need to stop begging for engagement. So there's a version where asking for engagement works, and then there's a version that makes you sound like a complete idiot. If you say something like drop a comment below, or save this post, or share this post, or like if you agree, or follow for more, why would anyone drop a comment below just because you said drop a comment below without any direction whatsoever? That sounds incredibly stupid. Instead, let's say you're doing some sort of hyper-local post about a new pizza place that just opened up. In your caption, you could say something like, what's your go-to place to grab a slice here in Brentwood? Or have you been here yet? Or what would you rate this pizza place? Something that's actually specific to the content. Here's the thing with this. If the content is good, people will actually engage. You don't need to beg for engagement. And when every post ends with 3 calls to action where you're saying like this post, save this post, share this post, the audience actually starts to tune that out completely. So nobody's going to like and share and save just because you asked for it. You got to pick one, you got to use it sparingly, and you got to let the content do the heavy lifting. Taking a quick break from the unwritten rules to remind you that if you are a real estate agent looking to stand out from the crowd, Reminder Media is a resource you have to check out. You get your own branded print and digital magazines, email newsletters, and social media content. Reminder delivers these resources to your contacts on autopilot, keeping you top of mind with your database. All you got to do is focus on your follow-up calls and watch referrals and repeat business flow in. Use the link below to check out Reminder Media. Rule number 8 is you got to change the packaging of your content. If you post the same style of reel every single time with the same background, the same hook, the same format, the same look, your audience actually starts to tune that out completely. Not because the content is necessarily bad, but because the packaging just got boring and people get really used to it. So you got to mix it up. You got to go reel, you got to go carousel, you got to go meme, static image, film outside, film in front of a listing, walking down the street, create motion in your background. Switch the format up constantly. So if you look at the Broke Agent account, it's reel, it's carousel, it's text conversation, it's talking head, it's B-roll. It's never really the same thing twice in a row, and I do that consciously so that the audience never tunes out. And it's really the same thing with the BAM account as well. It's headline post, it's news, it's agent strategy, it's reel, it's a collab post. It's kind of all over the place, but that's kind of the point because it keeps the audience super engaged. The algorithm, by the way, is constantly favoring different types of posts depending on different days. Like some days reels absolutely crush, other days it seems to be carousels, other days it's static images, other days it's absolutely nothing. And that's kind of just how it is. But if you mix up your content formats, it actually means you're not really at mercy to the algorithm that decides to hate reels that day, because you're constantly mixing it up. So moral of the story here is mix up the packaging of your content so your audience doesn't tune out and that they stay more engaged. Rule number 9 is your content sells your service so you don't have to. My point with this is you got to stop telling people that you love referrals. Stop posting that if anyone is looking to buy or sell or invest, they should reach out. Stop asking for clients and telling people that you're a real estate agent. Stop writing, "I'm here for all of your real estate needs," in your caption like it's 2011 and you're handing out business cards online. Nobody needs to be told that you're a real estate agent that wants real estate business. That's implied by the fact that you're a real estate agent posting content and the fact that you have all that in your profile. Everyone wants business, except me, actually. I hated having actual real estate business, which is why I do this. But don't pitch on social media. Your content is the pitch, your value, your education, your hyper-local takes, your listing videos, your client stories, your testimonials. That's what actually sells you. If you show up consistently with good content, you don't need to ask for business because the business will find you. You're not running some 4th of July sale here. If you're posting, people already know that they can work with you. Rule number 10 is your audience doesn't remember 90% of what you post. So this is kind of the most liberating rule of the entire list. If a video performed well 3 months ago, post it again. You can repost the exact same video, but you can also reformat the concept itself. For example, if it was a reel, you could turn that into a carousel. If it was a carousel, you could turn that into a reel. So nobody is tuned into your content as much as you are. Nobody is sitting there thinking, I've seen this before. I hate this person because they just reposted the same reel. Every single person is scrolling for just cheap dopamine hits. So if something worked and it's validated, that means it deserves to be turned into more content. So stop leaving winning ideas on the floor because you're worried about repeating yourself. I mean, look at the Broke Agent account. I've basically recycled the same 30 captions on different images and videos for 11 years. And it still works. The final rule, rule number 11, is if you wouldn't like it, don't post it. So before you post anything, flip the perspective onto yourself. Would you stop scrolling for this? Would you send it to a friend? Did you actually learn anything? Did you laugh? Did you feel something from your content? If the answer is no, delete it from your phone immediately. This also goes for AI slop, by the way. Like I said, we can actually tell when something is written by ChatGPT. It's the M dashes, it's the hollow inspirational tone, it's the emojis placed with that surgical precision, the complete absence of a personality. It's obvious and it always performs accordingly. So people don't connect with perfection, they connect with real. So post a blooper from your listing video, film something on your phone with no edit. That raw, unpolished, genuine content will beat hyper-produced AI generated caption every single time. So before you post, ask yourself if you would like it. If the answer is no, do not post it. So to recap the unwritten rules of social media, you always have to have something up. You don't have to announce that you're going away or coming back. You are not Aaron Rodgers. Just post the content. Engage back with people who engage with you. Respond to your clients before you post. Stop sharing feed posts to your story. Keep your captions tight. Change the packaging. Stop begging for engagement. Let your content do the selling. Repeat what works and only post what you would actually stop scrolling for. These are the unwritten rules of social media. If this video helped you at all, hit that like button. See, I'm giving you a reason, because if it helped you, you will hit like. I'm not just asking for the like, because that does make a huge difference for a newer channel like this. And make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss these videos, as I'm dropping a new video on marketing and AI, social media every single week. I'm breaking down real estate marketing and what's actually working on social media right now from someone who's actually in the trenches posting every single day for over a decade. And if you want to dive deeper inside BAMX, this is our community for real estate agents. I do live Instagram audits every single month with our members. We have weekly content drops, marketing templates, scripts, and on-demand trainings to help you build your brand and close more deals. There's a free trial linked below in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.